didn't show up. That was a bit disappointing. But besides that, it was great. It was great.
Obviously, you can see yesterday, Brandon Rios, he was very frustrated as far as Gamboa not showing up. Can you explain what happened with the April guy?
You know what? This guy was trying to get attention. When he came up to Brandon, we didn't know who he was. Brandon didn't know, and I didn't know. Honestly, we didn't know who he was. He came up and said, if you need somebody to fight, I'll fight you. And started a little scandal there. That's just the way it was. A lot of fighters do that to get the attention of the media, the promoters, and I guess it worked. Now they're mentioning his name, possible opponent for Brandon. So, it's something that we'll see what happens after we find out what's really going to happen with Gamboa.
Brandon mentioned today that if the Gamboa fight doesn't happen, then he wants to fight Juan Manuel Marquez.
Well, you know what? All we need is a tune-up fight because Brandon hasn't fought this year. So April 14th is still our date. Let's get Top Rank to give us a tune-up fight. Could be a Brill. It could be Jesta. It could be whoever they have there. Little tune-up fight. And then I hear Marquez is dated to fight on the. But I mean July 14th, I believe, at the Cowboys Stadium. So why not against Brandon Rios? That would be a huge fight. It would be huge pay-per-view. So why not? But you know what? We do have a manager, and his name is Cameron Duncan. So he could answer those questions better than me.
Robert, one last question. How did you feel about Brandon Rios when he popped out that photo of Gamboa?
Brandon's just being Brandon. Everybody knows Brandon, and sometimes he things get to his head, and he just does things that maybe he shouldn't have done. But hey, Brandon's being Brandon. That's why fans love him, because he's always real, and he's never doing anything fake. He is real. I tell Brandon, you're exactly the way Fernando Vargas used to be. Fernando Vargas was like that in the press conference, but he wasn't fake. He was for real. Fernando Vargas always came in for real and backed up everything he said. And Brandon's the same way.
Every press conference I've gone to that involves Brandon Rios, it's always like exciting. It reminds me of like the Mayweather. It puts on like a show.
Like I'm telling you, Vargas was the same way, and that's Brandon. But like I'm telling you, those guys are real, for real. They're not doing it to please somebody or because somebody told them or because they want to sell more tickets. No, Brandon means everything he says.
All right, thanks, Robert.
Thank you. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien. Real quick?
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it, man. All right, so I'm here with Robert Garcia. Robert, you talked a little earlier. You think Gamboa possibly could be playing mind games by not showing up?
Hopefully, because we don't want this fight to fall off. It's a great fight for us, the team, and for the fans. People are so excited about this fight that Gamboa can't do this to the fans. Gamboa is a hell of a fighter, great speed, great power, and to move up 2 divisions, man, he deserves a lot of credit if he does it. So hopefully it is just a game that he's trying to play, and hopefully he does show up for the fight.
Brandon did look a little bit frustrated, as understandable. It's very unprofessional on Gamboa's part. Do you think that's actually getting in his head a little bit, kind of throwing off his game plan?
He did get a little frustrated, especially yesterday. But once after we talked to him, Cameron Duncan, myself, we talked to him. He comes back to reality and knows that this is just part of the sport.
Right.
We already told him. If for some reason he doesn't show up or he doesn't fight, you're still gonna fight. That's your date. And like he already mentioned, hopefully we could use that as just a tune-up fight to get him to fight somebody bigger. Hopefully like the Marquez in July.
Right.
That would be awesome.
He did mention that.
It would be huge.
That would be a huge fight, stylistically.
It would be pay-per-view. It would be huge, and the winner fights Pacquiao again. You know what I mean. That would make more than a lot of sense. They all fight for top rank, and Marquez. We all know that he beat Pacquiao in his last fight, so why not give Brandon a shot, and the winner takes Pacquiao in November. To me, that makes sense. To the fans, I think it would too.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. That would sell, definitely.
It would sell.
Taking a step back, hopefully he does fight Gamboa on the 14th, because like you said, that's what the fans want to see. If you do finally meet him in the ring, what can you expect out of Gamboa, or what kind of things are you looking?
I'm not. We got to know that it's not an easy fight. We got to know that Gamboa is very, very fast, very powerful. So we got to be prepared for that, and that's why Brandon is training very hard, training like never before. He's watching his diet. He's staying on top of everything. He knows what this win will mean to him. So he's training like never before.
And then, of course, Mikey Garcia will be fighting this
Saturday.
Saturday. Burnaby Concepcion. How's Mikey doing in his preparation? Is he
know,
ready?
He's ready in Puerto Rico. I head out there tomorrow, and his training went well. You know, he had plenty of sparring in Big Bear with Abel Sanchez and some of his fighters. My dad is the one with him every day, 24/7. So he's in great shape. Mikey, I will come in on the weekends with some of our guys to spar, and Mikey's looking great. So we know Burnaby has been a warrior and is always a dangerous fighter, but we have plans for Mikey, and this year should be his year.
We did see Concepcion against Juan Lopez. He actually did well for a couple rounds.
Right.
Do you want Mikey to have a similar type of performance that Juanma put against Concepcion to bring him to the next level?
We ain't looking to do better than Juanma, to do what he did, because Juanma knocked him out, second round, I believe.
Right.
So, Mikey's very, very cautious, very, very careful in the ring, so it might take a few more rounds. You never know, but all I know is that Mikey's in great shape, and Mikey's very smart in the ring, and if it takes a few more rounds, that don't mean he's not as good as these other guys. We would love the winner of Juanma and Salido, but we do have a manager and we do have a promoter, so that's their job.
All right, well, thank you for joining us on the Boxing Circle.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy.